They look so real for a reason. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 motion capture performances in film.
Who are you working for?
For this list, we've chosen our entries based on the most memorable performances that were first recorded live and then recreated three-dimensionally on the silver screen. Number 10, Benedict Cumberbatch as Smaug, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
Step into the light.
Referred to by critics as cinema's greatest dragon incarnation, this is one reptile you wouldn't want to mess with.
Watch them die.
The long-headed, yellow-eyed beast is one of the main antagonists, as well as one of the titular characters in the Hobbit sequel. And Benedict Cumberbatch reportedly had no easy time voicing and animating the enormous creature.
Liar.
Visiting the London Zoo and watching the reptiles in their habitat inspired his reptilian movements.
Now that is interesting.
And who can forget Cumberbatch's interpretation of the legendary dragon's rumbling, raspy voice?
I smell you. I hear your breath.
Number 9, Bill Nighy as Davy Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
You feel this? Do you feel that dark abyss?
He is the fearsome captain of the Flying Dutchman,
Welcome to the crew line.
a cursed human/sea monster that roams the seas looking for souls to join him as slaves on his ship.
Life is cruel. Why should the afterlife be any different?
Bill Nighy was chosen to take on the challenging role, and to get more into character, he was recorded while on set instead of during post-production.
Everything you see on the screen is computer generated.
Preferring a Scottish accent to the originally decided on Dutch inflection, Nighy brings the tentacle-faced character to life.
Damn you.
And technical work on Jones' appearance was rewarded with an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects.
Our date is settled.
Number 8, Andy Serkis as King Kong, King Kong. And now we introduce the king of motion capture, playing the king of all apes. Hailed for his recorded performance as the 25-foot mountain gorilla, Andy Serkis reportedly traveled all the way to Rwanda to watch the powerful creatures in the wild, so that he could better mimic their actual movements. The resulting performance was admired the world over, as critics went ape over Kong. And it was no surprise when the movie won an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects, and Serkis himself won several Film Critic Awards. Number 7, Jim Carrey as Ebenezer Scrooge, Disney's A Christmas Carol.
Yes, that is my name. And I fear it may not be pleasant to you.
Although this entire 3D movie was made through motion capture, Jim Carrey definitely stands out as the stingy, unfeeling, and miserable man who undergoes a change of heart.
God save you. Bah, humbug.
While he also played the ghosts of Christmas past,
Your past.
present,
Look up on me.
and yet to come. His voice and persona as Scrooge stands out among the multitude of Scrooge characters that have already been brought to the screen.
Oh.
Carrey brings warmth and enthusiasm to the role, and he won the 2010 Kids' Choice Awards for Favorite Voice from an Animated Movie.
What a delightful child. Yes, my buck.
Number 6, Toby Jones as Dobby, the Harry Potter franchise.
Such an honor it is.
One of the most beloved characters in the Harry Potter series, this house elf, originally owned by the Malfoy family, ended up becoming one of the boy wizard's most dedicated companions,
You shall not harm Harry Potter.
becoming the eccentric, emotional character.
Dobby, shush, I'm sorry.
Toby Jones found that creating Dobby's voice was one of the more difficult tasks.
It was very much me in a sound studio working with the film that had already been shot.
And to this day, he claims to still have a difficult time replicating his high-pitched speech.
Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends.
Although translating characters from books onto the screen has proved to be many an actor's demise, Jones translates the little elf exactly as we pictured him from the novels.
Stupid elf! You could have killed me! Dobby never meant to kill. Dobby only meant to maim or seriously injure.
Number 5. Alan Tudyk as Sonny, iRobot.
I did not murder him.
The hell, I don't want my toaster or my vacuum cleaner appearing emotional.
I did not murder him!
Although Will Smith is stellar as the technophobic police detective in this 2004 sci-fi flick, it is really Alan Tudyk's criminally underrated performance as Sonny, the robot with a heart, that drives the whole film.
My father tried to teach me human emotions. They are difficult.
Tudyk's brilliant interpretation of an android trying to be human can be felt in his looks and his movements throughout the entire movie.
I'm so sorry, Sonny.
Like, come on, when does a robot ever make us emotional the way Sonny does when he's ordered destroyed and waits for his impending doom?
Will it hurt?
Number 4. Andy Serkis as Captain Haddock, The Adventures of Tintin.
So, you thought you could sneak in behind me and catch me with my trousers down, huh?
Serkis is back on our list, and this time it's for playing the gregarious and perpetually drunk Captain Haddock.
No, Captain! Those are surgical spirits for medicinal purposes only.
Who also happens to be one of Tintin's best friends and partners in adventure.
With only whiskey to sustain my mortal soul.
Donning a Scottish accent that he felt would give the character a primitive, more Celtic vibe.
Sacked as a shepherd on account of his animal husbandry.
Serkis read the comics and studied information about seamen extensively for the role.
Pub! Pub!
Chosen by director Steven Spielberg because of his funny style and impressive resume, Serkis added the seafaring captain to his list of great performances with a role that still has us chuckling.
It's a funny old life, eh?
Number 3. Zoe Saldana as Neytiri, Avatar. Impressive because she is the only female thespian on our list.
This is sad.
Zoe Saldana certainly holds her own as the strong and fiercely independent love interest of human protagonist Jake Sully.
What are you saying, Jake? You knew this would happen?
Playing the daughter of the leader of a Na'vi tribe, Saldana modeled her role after Katerina in Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew, who is torn between love and a desire for freedom.
Is this true? We are mated before Ewa. It is done.
Saldana communicates this inner struggle well, and it gives the 10-foot female character some depth in this James Cameron epic.
You will never be one of the people!
Number 2. Andy Serkis as Caesar, the Planet of the Apes reboot franchise. Serkis obviously enjoys playing animals because he's back doing what he does best as the chimp leader of the ape rebellion against humankind in this reboot of the Planet of the Apes series. In a mostly silent role that required almost exclusive use of gestures, eye movements, and other body language, Serkis is incredible in the way that he helps us see exactly what's going on in Caesar's mind.
No!
Widely applauded for his performance in the 2011 film and nominated for several awards, Serkis returned to stun us in the 2014 sequel as well.
Apes! Together! Strong!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Nobody's really used that technology yet for traditional character comedy.
Me and Nora had awkward, fuzzy sex in the coat room.
Actually, you weren't so bad for a guy with no penis.
Yeah, I've written so many angry letters to Hasbro about that.
The Hulk's facial structure is so much larger than Mark's.
Smash.
Your herald summons you. Another world awaits. Let it be done quickly.
Number 1. Andy Serkis as Gollum, the Lord of the Rings franchise, and The Hobbit.
Suspectors!
Come on, who didn't see this one coming?
Mr. Fertile?
Arguably the most colorful character in one of the most popular film franchises of all time, Gollum is known for three things: his hideous appearance, his repulsive voice,
Fat Hobbit is always so polite,
and his endless search for the most precious object in the world, the ring.
He hates and loves the ring, as he hates and loves himself.
The whole character was built around Serkis's look, the way he speaks, and the way he acts.
Go away. Go away!
Even the famous throat noise was inspired by his cat choking on hairballs. With the role that made him famous, Serkis, without a doubt, changed the motion capture world forever.
Smeagol did it once. He can do it again.
Do you agree with our list?
I support the establishments I have mentioned, and those who are badly off must go there.
What motion capture performances had you filled with amazement?
Don't bother denying it.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
My service spares my world.